Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have gameplay from Phelan, and this one, continuing our fun high roll series. We're pretty much playing the game now, not for rating, not for the absolute best lines, but just to do fun stuff. Going for the high roll or die roll kind of line, level straight to the moon, go to 6, take the greedy quest, all those kind of lines. And one of the lines that, maybe a little undersold at the moment, but it's still a ton of fun to play, is the Reborn Phalanx duping board with Undead. It works in a pinch. You got to get it quickly and you got to get all of the resources, but premium minions behind a wall full of Phalanx is really good at adapting to token boards and also really good at playing towards scam if Murlocs are in. So you know what? Beat big boards, beat token boards. Not actually much of a meme, huh? All right, enjoy. So it's pretty low cost to pick it up. All right, Murgle's Onaga. Recurring Nightmare. This quest is so bad. Fucking bugged as hell. All right, so third or fourth place board doesn't force us to play that. It doesn't even give you mechs. It gives you mechs in the shop. And then if you have to go 6, which is the only way to really play it right now, it takes away a minion in the shop and gives you mechs. You get even worse efficiency than just being naturally on 6 when you have this quest. It's bugged. Alright. I'm not playing the tempo line, so we're not playing the recurring nightmare line. That's lame. Stupid. I hate it. Madge. Not the elemental I'm looking for. Should be heavily favored at this point. Ordering in reverse, we're not like heavily favored, but we'd definitely be favored if we led the right or ordered the right way. Good enough. Time to go mechs. Time to go mechs. Could play the extra tribe on the board, but that seems rather silly considering we're never going to play toward undead at this point. You could maybe get the 1 extra gold out of it next turn and trade it for something else instead of playing a spell from the tavern. Meh. Kind of want to trim down the board anyway. I think picking up the pair is probably the play. It also facilitates rolling. Oof, what a high roll. Or attacking a bunch of times. Oof. Casually hits the Murloc into the self-buffing Murkai. Guess we didn't take a million. That's pretty good. That's why we picked it up, right? It's the only card that situationally could be useful. You're saying I can limp up and go play gains. You're not going to have the tools to be able to do that. You're going to limp up and go play Fort. I mean, if you had a bunch of taunts on the board, might be doable. It's at least a viable amount of amount of tempo the turn you level up. So it would be like the same amount of tempo as buying stuff on 5. Or you greed for the high roll line there. But even then, like, this doesn't facilitate mechs. It just like gives you spells. And then we get double beatboxer first board, and then we're mechs. This guy's happy. Sneeds with tumbling disaster. I swear this quest is like the most overrated quest. Maybe we get reborn for the last somatic. Is that the dream? I feel like that's the dream in this game. Is we get the reborn spell and we level up and we just go reborn last somatic and it just farms spells. That's the dream. That's what we're getting. I miss fucking Leroy, man. That's what made this quest so good. Leroy was actually kind of legit with this quest. When it was big stat meta and you could play toward Leroy and give it reborn. That's the meme right there. You know what? We did say we're playing for memes. You play for the fun. You play for the high rolls. If we die, we die. We die a lot. Played a lot of games in the last 48 hours or so. Frankly, I've had a good time with it. Played till late every day. It's a lot better than just phoning in tempo boards. Look at this guy. Look at him. Look at him. Look at that guy right there. Okay. That guy right there? Nice. So at least we didn't take 1,000,000. If he goes first, we almost always win. Give it to me. Show me the money. It's not it. But it is the time to shine for the permanent snail. Okay. Okay. I don't think the snail's going anywhere now. A phalanx. Hold my beer, says Bob. That could be a Wind Fury reborn fort, though. You're not wrong. You got a good point there, you know? There's a little risk if he goes first or has Wind Fury effects, so this is an attack twice, which is a little annoying. But he has to snipe it, right? And it's better to attack with this earlier, typically. A lot of Divine Shield minions. You. Still over damage cap. Bob? Bob, did you just give us did you just give us a nice thing, Bob? Bob, you shouldn't have. Another Kel'Thuzad. I don't think I need 2 Kel'Thuzads. Heat Myrmidon. Myrmi. I think I'd rather find Phalanx or find Elemental Surprise or Baron. Or Beatboxer. I wonder if there's a fluidity line somewhere there. No, he might be too weak. Oh, can't even say it with a straight face. This is bullshit. Pointy arrow. Imagine committing resources into the fucking Wii unit for it to give you 1 pointy arrow on turn 9. You seem to really enjoy streams late, Bofur. I'm just happy to have my real life back in order where I can genuinely just play games and enjoy playing games and not be dealing with just a ton of shit. I'm just happy to be on the other side of it. Just happy to be here, dude. Give it Wind Fury 2. You know, this thing can have its own pointy attack back. Part of me just wants to protect Baron. Put the stats on the Baron. If it's attacking, it's dying. Like, it doesn't matter at that point. Well, that's Barons. You can have Wind Fury, Baron. You never get to experience what it's like. Would you ever make love to a viewer? I mean, another way to word that is, has your ex-girlfriend ever, or girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, or whoever, ever watched your stream? The answer would still be no, but like, you know. You just word that a different way, it would be less creepy. It'd still probably be no, you know? Like, you know, just like, nah, you can't be doing that. We can't be having this, like, stream conversation right now. I'm not picking up what you're putting down. Oh, with the wiggle. You had premarital sex, bro? Well, maybe. You gonna shame me over here? Is that what you're saying? Just like over there shaming? Yo, wanna fuck someone in chat? I can't say that I currently do, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that's not really right now. High on my to-do list. Check back next week. Maybe we'll find a different one, a different time. Was that better though? It was much better. Well done. Heyo, JK. I didn't read the first comment. I'm sure it was good. I'm sure it was a great comment. I'm sure everything is above board and we're fine. Well, we don't get to have craziness over here. We just get a mid phalanx board. I'm going to believe that we have time for the cleave. I'm going to be a believer on the cleave, though. I think in the long run, we almost always go poison scam, so in the short term, we can afford to play the Kangors. You know what? Good one. We'll come back to it, maybe. Mm-hmm. Okay. The cleave's gonna do work. Okay. About that. Actually, you think it'd be a good buff to Death Knights to make their effect a death rattle? Yeah, probably. Okay, though. What's a Death Knight? Right now, stats and Divine Shield are better than Poison Effect. Because he's just going to lead with Divine Shield or Bumper anyway, and then the later attacks. It's not like these things come back with Venom. We need to be able to somehow get the poison to be in the back of the composition to be able to deal with this, which is difficult. All right, Cleave. I believe in you, bud. Dude, Snail, get off. They're actually the fucking dream team. The Snail and the Cleave. Wind Fury? Hell yeah. Now we got our Cleave online. At this point, I'd probably take up the new hero power. Because my long-term board is Manted, Belcher, this. We drop this. And we just run Phalanx, Cleave, Snail Cavalry, Belcher. We'd do second Phalanx. So we probably want like Pants maybe. That final board. Sometimes lucky, sometimes lucky. Think about it. What else can we do? Depends on what we're fighting, right? Golden Matador, unless it's Pants. This is pretty weak here. Clogs board and reflects small attack minions. Golden Baron's nuts. Dude, imagine if we could just get Barons instead of the Kangors every time we saw them. Imagine. Wouldn't that be crazy? That'd be insane. Ooh, Conk is nasty. I don't think we ever want, or don't think we ever want Greta. We try to greed Salivas. I'm imagining so hard right now. I'm saying, man. I got all the imagination. We should freeze this. We need it against the LA guy. We can't beat him otherwise. Zap! If only our smallest minions weren't just not important. That works out fine, actually. Actually, not a problem. Gonna have to rely on the snail to finish this shit off. What a card. It's gained 2 health so many turns. Here's the Reborn. Do we have to go full Venom yet? It's a pretty substantial upgrade to the Snail Cavalry. Can't afford it this turn, though. Unless we don't want to play bodies. Farewell, young Snail. You will be missed. I am proud of you. You were the best of us. I think bodies matter more here against Murlocs. Might not be the right read. Tough to say. Worked out well. Yeah, cleaved, though. Off to the salt mines. Poor Snail. He took us so far. But we needed the Kangors on that board. The one little Divine Shield minion at the end is probably going to lose. Why did I freeze here? I think I froze because I was going to take this the next turn. I just forgot to freeze. Unfreeze. And now it's a stat check. A stat and cleave check. Shit, dude. Did we just win? Wait, how did you die? How strong is this Sneed? I thought we were losing to this guy in the long run if we didn't play toward Venom. Wait, what now? Actually a little bit confused over here. Also, why is everything taunt? Why not more Divine Shields or Reborns? I saved this for not the Death Rattle board. I'm scared now. I'm panicking. Kind of panicking too. Okay. I'm panicking. I'm Anakin. I think those are different things. Pretty confident on that fact. Those are not the same. I actually just want another Kangors back. How do you feel about sand? I hate it. Coarse, irritating, gets everywhere. I don't know, but am I holding this for next game? Oh, he just went full Venom to beat the other guy. 30-30 stat line's pretty nasty, though. We went off a ghoul, by the way. Let's just make mental note of that. His board is beatable. Gross. close. That was definitely the worst snipe. But Ghoul just hard counters him. Ew. My Kangors got sniped. I'd rather lose the Baron than the Kangors. Anyway, Wind Fury Cleave hopefully cleans up nicely. We shouldn't die, so... Okay. Just don't get venomed. Okay. You doing work? Good job, Baron. Wait just 1 second. Alright. It ain't ogre till it's ogre. The Cleave did it by himself. It's always taunt. It's actually always taunt. It's bugged. It has given me nothing but taunt. Hey, look, pants. Basically taunt too. Debated on Sindora for a second there. What are you looking for? Ghoul. One-shots his entire board. Here. Have some extra health or something, I guess. Ghoul just one-shots him. Would Lighter Fighter be good enough? Lighter Fighter's a little awkward. You can play it. It does a little bit. But it doesn't kill enough at the same time. Because we only have one, like, it's just Baron and this. So it does 4 damage twice, 3 times. So it would just, like, ping the right side a little bit. It's a good one. It's a good card. But I really don't want to drop substantial power off the board in order to do it either. Okay. Okay. Nice killing the Mantid this time instead of killing the Kangors instead, like you did last time. Too small to kill Baron. It should be a lot easier now. Considering that we actually get our Kangors to die, and unit count wise, we just win from that point. He doesn't have enough bodies. Outside of like some Venom scam somehow. How can the dog be that cute? Em, how can you be so cute? You know how she can be so cute? I'll show you after we win. It's a nice board. His board? Yeah, it's a good Tumbleweed board. That's about as good as it gets. I know that people have been a little downer, or I've been a little bit downer on Tumbleweed. It's almost always a second place board. Second or third. We hit reasonably well this time. Oh, yours? Yeah, it worked well. Worked well considering we didn't have much of an option to do much other than level to the moon and go find something. I got a bunch of firsts today. First or last day was a lot of fun.